So this is the unicorn hive, which looks awesome, and it is awesome. Reese, you have the coolest hive out here right now. The issue is that there's nothing to stand my camera on. Bet you didn't think that that was going to be the problem, did you? Well, we'll have to figure out a solution next time. But until then, that's what you're going to see. Feeder is not empty, but not full either. But I love taking that out because you get so much room for activities. And the XL frames make life good. Syrup on here. No eggs or anything, as you can see. But being able to inspect 2 frames at a time because of how big these frames are is awesome. Oh, this one's heavy. But a lot of these had a lot of food in them. To start, I'm now realizing I should really look for the queen cage to confirm she's out. There it is. Whoa, it's way down there too. On this frame, while I have this out, I'll quickly look for her, but I don't see her, and you'll see the queen cage right there, still cage facing down the way I like it. Building a little bit of wonky comb that we'll carve off. We'll take that off. Nobody's home. Cage is completely empty. Good to go on there. I do see an egg. That's super weird. It's like literally one random egg right there. Oh, here we go. There's a whole bunch more eggs. Not ideal with the wind, but you probably can't see the eggs. You can see the wonky comb. We're going to carve off there, but now we know she's out, which is the start of the whole process. So that's good. Carve this off here. And there's eggs. So we know she's good. There's eggs all across this frame. Whoa, there's eggs all over this frame. There's the start of a queen cup. And honestly, I felt like this could be a concern from like packages in general. And this is more of like a hypothetical situation, but like in theory, they're in this package with this queen who's not doing anything, right? I mean, she's stuck in a cage. It's not her fault. Oh, there she is. See right here, beautiful queen. She's doing great. She's laying up a storm. But back to my hypothetical. So you got a queen who's in this package with all these bees. I'm going to carve this wonky comb off. And she's not doing anything, right? Because she's in a cage. She can't do anything. the bees don't necessarily know that. They just sense queen pheromone, but don't sense any like brood or anything being created. And so don't they, isn't there a chance that they come out of it like thinking this queen is a dud? So like as soon as she does start to lay, they start figuring like we got to replace the queen. And so as soon as she starts laying, they begin creating queen cups or something. And you run the risk of swarms. And I don't know if they figure out fast enough that, oh no, she is fine, she's doing great. I mean, this whole frame is filled with eggs. This one's got tons of food in it, but there's eggs on this one too. I mean, it's just incredible how many eggs are in here. So hopefully it's like I said, they realize it, and don't go and try and, supersede her. But, I don't know. That's my thought process. No idea if it's valid or not, but that's what I would think. If I were a worker bee, technically in charge of the supersedure of my queen, if nature called for it, and I was smelling queen pheromone this whole time, but ultimately didn't see any brood coming, I'd be like, hey crew, we got to get a new one as soon as possible. And in order to do that, as soon as you get an egg, boom, start making a queen. So, not sure if that's true at all in any capacity, but just something to think about. Unicorn hives all back together, and that's the first episode of our 2024 unicorn hive updates. Follow along. I'm honestly thinking the first round of brood, once we really get this thing cranking, after that first batch hatches out and they really start to populate this, I'm going to have my second bee barn out, and I'm going to snag a bunch of brood from that, put it into bee barn 2, Harv's bee barn over here, and we'll do a quick split right away. Well, that pending on if I start grafting queens and such. That it'll all be depending on the queen schedule, but I think we'll have no problem getting this thing packed up enough to where we can supplement a second one and quickly expand the bee barn yard project operation. Stick with us. It's going to be a good year, 2024. From the Unicorn Hive, we're out.